So we're back in the gym again for another back day, and hopefully this looks a little bit better, or you can see a little bit more now, because got the lens, finally figured it out, finally got a decent lens. If you're wondering, or if you are a camera enthusiast, I personally couldn't care less about cameras. I'm just like, which is the best camera, which is the best lens, let me get that. And I think finally figured it out. Right, okay, the one I've got is the 24mm f2.8 Tamron. So it's not a Sony lens, it's a Tamron lens. Pretty cheap, to be fair, pretty decent. Now, there's other lenses, and just quickly talk about lenses just for a quick second. When you use them, they're so high tech, they're so high end, you're not gonna get anything, no benefit out of it if you don't know how to use something. So for someone like me, getting high end, high tech lens, the background's blurry, I'm in shot, it's really clear, then the background's clear, and I'm blurry. I don't know nothing about lenses, bro. So basically, I like to do the user-friendly kind of lens. Whatever is user-friendly and the best, that's how I kind of gauge my lenses. Okay, so now that's out of the way, let's talk about the weather. It's freezing cold, but it is what it is. We live in the UK. I don't know when I'm going to go to Thailand at the minute. I'm thinking, I'm looking at flights. I'm like, shall I go, shall I not? I have still got a lot of work to do over here, soon to be revealed exactly what that is. As you know, my bottles are here. I'll just show you later on, but my bottles are here. If some people have purchased them already, thank you very much. Really appreciate it for the support. I know it's only a small, thing, but it goes a long way with me. Every time I post one of those, I feel good about posting it. So go to FadiHussain.com, link is in the description, make sure you get yours. Subscribe if you haven't. And as always, the content's coming. I don't stop. That's one thing you guys know about me. I don't stop with the content is here. What do I show you guys? Please comment down below, I'd like to hear. I just randomly show you my training, randomly show you what I'm eating. I know I need to do way more of that, which I am gonna start doing, but if you wanna see other stuff, let me know. Start doing some mental health videos, which is something I'm very passionate about, not just mental health as a topic, but something that I know I have been through myself. So those videos are also coming. Many of you guys might think, well, how is that really helping? How does it really help? Now, I like step-by-step instructions from people on what to do when it comes to mental health, and especially with the gym as well. I'll give you a great example. I spoke about lenses earlier on. When I was using a software to edit these videos and figure out the best way to do it, the internet was a minefield. Minefield? Anyway, it was a field of landmines is what the internet was. I didn't know which video to watch, what to do, how to do it. And the best thing to do is get somebody, say to them, bro, this is what I want. Which equipment do I need? Which is the best stuff? Which is the best thing? Which is the best software? Whatever. And because that person has spent the hours and has been in the trenches and knows everything about it, he can just pinpoint it and say, that one. Whereas to you, you're just, you know what I mean? And the point I mentioned, the reason why I mentioned that is same with mental health. A lot of times you're lost, you're stuck in turmoil, and you see no way out. There's 100 doors in front of you, or you can't even see the doors. And all of a sudden someone comes along who's already been in that same situation, can just say to you, mate, it's that door on the far right over there. And you think, shit, I never saw that before, but now I can see it. You go over to the door, you open it, you walk through, and it's like, wow. Now, what are those doors? What do those doors consist of? What can they be? That door can be an hour of cardio. That door can be sort your health out. That door can be take some TRT. That door can be dump your missus. You know, it can be a number of things. But in order for you to figure that out, or if you can't figure it out for yourself, is listen to someone more experienced. That's with anything in life. I'm not saying I'm the most experienced guy in that department, but I'll tell you something, I've got a hell of a lot more experience than somebody sat there, some shrink sat there giving you advice about, tell me how this made you feel. Listen, bro, I don't give a shit. We shouldn't give a shit about how things make you feel. If it made you feel bad, good. Get up, do something about it. Now, what do you do about it? That's where I come in, bro. Let me help you guys. Because it ain't easy. You know, I always say this. Do the hard. Pick your hard. Pick your poison. Most of you guys are out there picking your luxuries, picking your good moments, picking your good stuff. That's always going to come, bro. But if you pick your hard and you do your hard, when the other hard happens, you're prepared for it. You're easy. You know what it feels like. But most people are just indulging in luxuries and pleasures. You know, they want to live this hedonistic lifestyle of money, cars, and women. And then all of a sudden, something small happens, something tiny happens, which to somebody else, or to me will be small, but something to them, I say small, but to them it might be massive. It will destroy their universe. And the point of that is, the point of me saying that is, sorry, I should have left that for another video, not a back session. The point of that is this. You need to embrace the hurt, you need to embrace the suck, you need to go through the hardship, you need to figure out what the hardship is. You need to find out which things am I not doing that are hard enough that I feel so shit in this, what I class as hard, but somebody else is very easy. Anyway, hopefully that wasn't too boring. What am I doing here? You can see, you already know this, guys. I do pull-ups every single day. So this is just a lat pull down. If you have a lat pull down, do the lat pull down. Okay, so as you can see now, I've got the wide lens on. You should be able to see me head to toe. And now we're going to do 5 sets of 5 pull-ups, which is something that I do every single morning. You know what's really weird? You know the irony? Irony? No, what do you call it? Don't call it irony. I don't know what you call it, but right, check this out, yeah? Let me see if you guys can see that. Can you see that? Let me turn it the right way around. I don't want to mess it up. Hopefully you can see what that says, yeah? So, new order, FadiHussein.com. You have one new order totaling $21.99. Now, there's only one thing on my website that totals $21.99. You see the power of manifestation, bro. I just made this video right now. Obviously, you're going to see it, you know, when it's loaded. And it's not going to coincide with when you're watching it. But look at that, bro. I manifested it. Somebody just bought a bottle as I was talking about buying a bottle. Very strange. Let's hope it works with everything else in life. No, the truth is, look, I know I'm joking about that, but the truth is you can manifest anything you want in life. Anything. Okay. But what you can't manifest is hair. Because, to be honest, you know what? I don't really want hair. Yeah, can't manifest hair. Can't manifest stuff like that. Gotta work for it. Gotta work for it, bro. Okay. 5 pull-ups. So as you can see, my style of doing pull-ups. Explosive, hang at the bottom, dead stop. We're gonna do 4 more sets on that, back to back, 5 reps every minute on the minute. See you in deadlifts. Okay, so we're on deadlifting now. Last week, what you guys didn't see, I did record it on my Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know. I managed to do a 220 deadlift. Been a while since I did that, been a long time coming. So I don't really know what we're gonna do today. I don't think we'll go as heavy. Might do for more repetitions, but we'll see how we feel. If everything is flowing pretty smooth, then I'm gonna keep working up, because deadlifts is something that I can get pretty strong on pretty quick. But at the same time, we don't want to get injured, bro. We do not want to get injured. Never put different colour on for that, yeah. Okay, so that is starting to feel like butter. Not water just yet, like butter. Okay, so you might have seen me just whiz through my reps there, not doing many reps. The bar's feeling very light. I am obviously slowly getting back to where I was a long time ago, so it feels good. I don't want to get injured. And just to let you guys know, this is not new territory for me, which is why you probably see I'm only doing, I think, 3 reps, 2 reps, some sets, some reps, 2, 3 reps or whatever. Who's counting? I'm not really bothered about that at the minute. I'm trying to build back to where I was. It will take time. It has taken me time. I think this is now week 5 or week 6. So I'm going to start changing compounds as well. That's going to help. My diet's going to change. That's going to help. Training is going to go harder. That's going to help. So there's a lot of things in play in order to get strong. And as you saw the past couple of weeks, I was taking things very slow. So now I can slowly, aggressively start adding more and more weight, but also being mindful with everything else as well. So I feel good. I feel fresh. On this set, I will see how it goes. I will gauge it. I don't like wearing wraps. I'm not going to wear wraps again. I'm not going to go under over because I just don't feel have that strength like I used to. So I'm not going to go under over. I'm going to go double overhand, hook grip. That's what I've been trying to do at the minute. And I will feel this out, see how it feels, and then we'll see whether we need to do exactly what we did last week or maybe double what we did last week. Who knows? But we'll see. But in case you're wondering why I whizzed through the video, it's because pretty boring. It's a rep, 2 reps. Feels like, add more weight. Feels like, add more weight. That's why with deadlifts, the take-home message, with this. Don't get hung up on the amount of repetitions you're doing. So don't come to the gym and think it has to be 8, it has to be 5, it has to be 6. This is still a warm-up phase. If anything, this is probably my first set, but I'm not actually doing working sets right now. I'm just going for a feeler workout. So when you're watching this workout, be very mindful of what I'm doing. Listen to what I'm saying. This is not actually a workout in a sense, it's more of a feeler workout on, am I ready to now start programming to, you know, get to 300 kilograms, get to 260 kilograms? I might have given something away there, but 260 is the goal for now. So that's the thing. Am I ready to start programming for that? Did I need to program for that 6 weeks ago when I started training for deadlifts? No, because I didn't know where I was. I didn't know where my strength was. I needed to gauge it. I didn't know whether it was going to come back. I didn't know whether I'd get injured. I didn't know whether I'd enjoy deadlifts. I didn't know whether I'd find the sweet spot so soon. Well, it's not been soon. It's been the right amount of time. So anyway, let's do the 180. Yeah, easy weight, but the thumbs, they're not built for reps. Hook grip is more of a 1 rep max, so I don't know what to do now. We'll see. I might put 5 plates on again, just feel it, just because then I know I've done it 2 weeks in a row. I know the weight's there, and then next week I think I will start programming from 220 for the build up. And the build-up's going to be interesting because you're going to think, well, this guy's going to go 220, 240, 260. No, I'm going to stay at 220. And I'm going to not rep it every single week. I'm going to go like 200, 180s, stay around that rep range. Then when I do come to 220, it'll be like sets of 8. Once I've hammered that, 260 will come for not just a single, be there for a few reps. But you'll see, you'll follow along the way, you'll see exactly what I'm trying to do. Okay, so I'm gonna go for 1 rep on 220. I'll tell you what, I do miss training partners for one reason only. Well, actually 2 reasons. One is, as well as them encouraging you and being there for you and guiding you through the session, they also make a very handy pit crew. This is hard when you're deadlifting, especially with no jack. Even though they should slide on, I think because of the weight of it, you still have to kind of pick it and push it. Bit annoying, but it is what it is. Right then, 220. Let's see how we're gonna do this. Still need to figure out this platform. It's a little bit wonky at times. And you know when you're deadlifting, for those guys who deadlift, you just want everything accurate, don't you? You want everything to be bang on. Yeah, just feeling it, bam, bam. So, okay, boom, boom. Checklist, guys, checklist. Gotta get your checklist right. And I ain't recorded it on this camera. I did it last week, bro. I did it last week. Those people who follow my Instagram, you should know. But we're here again. Okay, let's get choked up for this one. No one's here, so I gotta psych myself out. Here goes. Fucking easy rep, bro. I know I'll get it, but I want it easy. Yep. Let's go. Yep. Okay, the chair's gonna have to come out for this one. I need to sit down and rest. Right, so you saw there, 220, easy, held it at the top. No struggle, no hips. When I mean no hips, I mean like, I'm not trying to overly drive my hips. I'm not trying to overly push away from the floor. It was very comfortable, it was very relaxed. There was no hitch in it. There was no, even a millisecond of slowing down whilst I was doing that repetition. It was perfect. I don't know how it looked, I need to record it. I've recorded it with the camera as well. I'll watch it after the workout and I will also watch it when I'm editing this video, but it felt good, that's the main thing. My thumbs, on the other hand, are a little bit tender, but it's okay. Yeah, so 2 weeks in a row, managed to get it. I was in 2 minds, but I was like, should I double it? Then I thought, nah, you know what? Hold it at the top, it'll be better. Hold it at the top, it's fine. I know now, remember the injury that I had in my shoulders and stuff, touch wood, it's gone. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do T-bar rows for the first time in about 3 weeks, I think. When I got injured, I stopped doing them. Go back to T-bar rows and let's build some mass. Let's build some mass on this. The strength is coming back. I am now buzzing again. And you're going to see the 260 before the new year, like I said. I said it, if you watched the early vlog, whatever you want to call it, 5 weeks ago. I said the goal is 220 squat, 260 deadlift, and 140 bench. Bench is, got a bit of tendonitis, but I'm using the VOODOO floss. Get yourself a VOODOO floss. So we're getting slowly we're building up with the bench as well. But the deadlift and the squat is definitely coming along. And another thing I will mention, not that I have like chronic back pain or anything like that, but I've always had tight hips, especially recently I've had a lot of tight hips and stuff. I'm slowly getting a little bit more limber. I'm slowly getting a little bit more flexible. Things are slowly realigning in my body. And remember the little imbalance I had in my shoulders? It's slowly starting to work itself out. So now we're going to do straight away. We're going to go on the T-bar rows, dead stop. Okay, so I've just warmed up on this. Very easy, 3 plates, no issue. I'm gonna go straight onto 4 plates and I'm doing sets of 8. So if this is easy for 8, I will go 5 and hopefully 5. Should be easy for 8 today. That's the goal. Which means what? Which means what, guys? We can do 10 reps on 5. It means you can do 1 rep on 5. I said that last time, didn't I? It's true. And then, shall we go 6 plates? Nah. We're not gonna go 6 plates today because this is the first time I'm doing this in about 3 weeks and I don't want to get injured. I've had a good session up to now. Let's finish strong. Okay, that's heavy. Let's leave it there for today. That's the bulk of the back workout done. Just feeling if I had that pain again. And luckily it's not there. So we keep progressing. We'll keep moving forward. See, I had a setback, but here's what it is. Kicked its ass. I think I'm about another week away from my start of the peak up to 260. So yeah, man, I feel good, feel confident, feel strong. And if you like seeing styles like this, if you like seeing the video styles like this, comment down below, guys, because I don't know if you want to watch it. I don't have to have the camera out and I have to talk about it. I'm doing it so that you guys can support. If you can take something from these videos and watch it and comment down below and like it, then I'll make more. And I obviously, the more I make, the more I'm growing my channel. The more revenue I make, the more I invest back into the channel. And the better I get, the more content is available for you guys. It's a cycle, it's how it works. You support me, and in turn I support you. But I did start by supporting you guys first. Free content. There's over 500 videos on my channel now. Believe it or not, I looked the other day and I was like, holy shit, I've got like 600 videos. Not full length, some are reels as well, like half reels. But there's about, I would say, more than 200 YouTube videos, which is pretty insane, really. I said to myself I was gonna make at least one a day, and I've pretty much kept to that schedule every single day this year. And we are coming in to November, almost. November is in a couple of weeks. So, now you guys, keep supporting, man, and it's been good, almost 5K. Let's push to 5K. Push to 5K, let's get me to 5K, but that's what I want to do before the end of the year. That's the goal. I want to close the year out with 5K subs. That's the goal. So in the past, you might have heard me mention I neglected deadlift for so long, but there's one exercise for back, well, 2 exercises for back that I've never ever neglected, regardless of where I've been, what kind of phase I've been in. Number 1 is pull-ups, and number 2 is this. Great exercise for back detail. Like, you don't need anything else. This is it. This is what etches out that back detail. Now, I know there's many different attachments you can use for this. Some people use double ropes, some people use straight bar, easy curl bars, these new, like, what do they call them, like these cuffs that have come out nowadays. I don't really piss about with much shit. You guys know by now, come on, if you follow me, you know by now. I don't mess about. I don't really mess about with a lot of stuff. Very basic guy, man. Old school shit. The basics. Do what works. Not what looks good, not what's fancy. Do what works. And I'm happy about this lens, bro. I can see a lot. I can see a lot. I've never had the camera this close to me. Hopefully, I don't look too small. But, yeah. Also, I'll let you guys who follow me on here know a little secret today. Not a secret, I'm going to share it. Today's the day where I changed my cycle. You will hear about it in a full form video later, but a sneak peek for you guys who watch this video will know. I started MK677 today for the first time in maybe 7-8 years. Thought, let's give it another whirl. Let's try it. MK677 has been in the system today. So that's gone in. I'll give you my full review in a later video. Obviously one tablet ain't gonna do nothing to me right now, but I started it. And I've changed my cycle today from TRT to TRT Plus. It ain't TRT Plus Max, it's just TRT Plus. And that'll be revealed. So I will reveal to you guys right now. I have started 20 milligram Anavar. Now these are not pharma Anavar. I know I always say get pharmaceutical, but I just could not get a hold of pharmaceutical Anavar. So I've got some Anavar. I will show you exactly what it is in another video. But 20 milligram Anavar, half a mil of testosterone at the minute, and I believe it's 10 milligram or 20 milligram of MK677. But the video will be out this week or next week about my cycle change. Okay, on this again, guys, no need to change the weight. Basics. Barbell curls, you've probably seen this a million times. So as you know, if you're gonna do arms and you want them to grow, why not pick the most effective exercise to make them grow? And in this case, it's barbell curls. So I have upgraded, I've got a different bar. It's not as long, feels a little bit easier, more comfortable in my wrist. I don't know why, I think because the 7-foot bar is so wide, there's a lot more swaying going on, and maybe for that reason it kind of causes a bit of torque on your wrist, whereas when you're doing, I mean this is a 5-foot bar. Because of the 5-foot bar, I think because the sway is less, there's less torque on your wrist, so therefore you can focus more on your actual bicep rather than trying to keep it upright. I mean, I suppose there's pros and cons to it, but the pros being it's going to help strengthen your wrist as well if you use a long bar, but at the minute, the main focus is biceps. So on this exercise, go for broke, as heavy as possible. That's the game here. All of a sudden, everything's feeling really light. It's mad when you do deadlifts. Once you felt that weight in your hand, then everything else is kind of piss easy, isn't it, really? Let's be honest. Last set for biceps. Oh, sorry, for barbell curls, not biceps. Still got 2 more exercises to go. So finally, I think you guys can see me in the kitchen now. So the other camera was 35mm. I was getting way too zoomed in, so you couldn't see what I was doing. Okay, I'm gonna have to bend over a little bit. Yeah, I think we're in shot. Okay. So, Owen, I hate protein, but this is the best protein out there that works for me. Get the protein that works for you. Obviously, everybody's gonna be different, so you know, figure that out. I've got one of these funnels. I think I bought this off My Protein. yeah, this is just the standard My Protein funnel. So very basic. Oh yeah, and coffee. I don't know if you can see that. So this is the one I use for people asking. It's this one. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if you could get a good shot of that as well. Whey isolate. ON. Very basic. Everything I do, guys, you should know by now, is all the basic stuff. So yeah, I'm having post-workout shake every day at the minute. And guess what, guys? Look at this, manifesting the scoop at the top. Didn't have to dig out, didn't have to dig for it at all. So 1 scoop of that. Water, I don't know if you can see the water. So it literally is around about 100 ml. Now, I don't use plastic shakers. I don't think anybody should use plastic shakers ever, because, you know, sometimes I see people, and this is just one teaspoon as well, by the way, guys, yeah. So I see people use plastic shakers all the time, old ones. And I've seen some people use the same one for years on end. Like literally, you'll see the guy in the gym, and he'll have the same shaker he had, you know, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And I actually used to sell shakers down at my old gym, and I'd seen recently someone use one of those shakers. I'm thinking, I don't know, bro. I don't trust the plastic. It's dangerous, it's harmful, it's so, I don't want to say cancerous, because I don't know what research there is on it, and I'm not here to say there is or there isn't, but I don't trust it, okay? And yes, there's plastic in everything, so we can't, you know, like this is plastic, there's plastics everywhere, but let's control the variables, let's control the things that we can. And one of the things we can control is reusing plastic bottles. We don't have to do it, especially when it comes to protein shakers. So this is it. I do this. Give it a nice whisk. Like this, okay? Now this, guys, is ice cold water. You can have it hot if you want. It's ice cold water. There you go. Now, you're gonna think, where is he getting glass bottles from that are this small? And I don't like a lot of water, because I don't drink water with when I eat. I don't drink a lot of food. Don't drink a lot. I don't drink any liquids when I'm eating, because I feel it messes with your digestion. So if you are eating protein, you do not want to have a lot of liquid, because it's going to mess with your digestion. So what is the best thing to do? Minimal amounts of liquid. And that's what I do, minimal water. Now you can have this hot if you want it hot. If you like hot drinks, you can have it hot. I like cold drinks. I don't like hot drinks. I just have a very sensitive tongue. I like it nice and cold. So this is ice cold. This is refrigerated water that I take out. And there you have it. Oh yeah, the bottles I was getting at. The bottles, yeah, the glass bottles. So this is just, believe it or not, a Starbucks bottle. You can see that. There we go. See the lens. It's worth the money now, isn't it? It's worth the money, bro. Okay, so this is a Starbucks bottle. This cost me like $1.50 or something like that. Now, someone in my household drank the cappuccino, whatever the crap there was in this, but I would happily just tip it down the drain. This is a glass bottle. This is a reusable glass bottle. There is nothing in this that is going to come off, even in a year. Maybe the lid. I mean, the lid is like this tin foily kind of metal. I don't know what it is, but it's not really touching the lid. How much is it touching the lid? Not a lot. And it's pretty safe. So this is post-workout shake, how to make it. Hopefully you guys now know. You've got the instructions. Every single day, guys, is what I'm having protein shake at the minute. And this is like 1 or 2 sips. And that's it. I'm going to end the video here. Back and biceps. If you want more content like this, comment down below, like, and please subscribe.